Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining this Bellevue Bariatrics program presentation on surviving holiday stress for the bariatric patient. My name is Moira Rondon. I am the program manager for the Bellevue Bariatrics program, and I'm happy to be here with you. I think we can all agree that 2020 was a challenging year for the entire planet with everything we're dealing with in terms of the COVID pandemic. And it looks like the holidays will continue to present challenges as we make decisions about safety and social distancing. We thought it would be a good time to host this conversation so that we could talk about the stress of the holidays, especially for our bariatric patients, as we know this time presents some unique challenges for you. And we'd like to give you some useful ideas on how to cope better. I'm going to do a brief presentation on stress to review some general concepts, and hopefully you'll have some tools that you can take with you after listening. So let's start by talking about our objectives. We would like to be able to cover today what is stress, recognizing indicators of holiday stress, and learning some stress reduction techniques that will help with avoiding unhealthy eating. So let's start with what is stress. Stress is a normal part of life. It's your body's response to challenge or demand, and it's usually perceived as pressure or tension and strain with a sense of urgency. Stress can be physical or emotional or both. I think if we pay attention, all of us can learn to recognize when we are under stress. This is an important first step because once we recognize it, we can take steps to do something about it. Next, let's review some of the ways that stress shows up and lets you know it's there. Indicators of holiday stress. Stress can show physical, behavioral, and/or emotional signs. In general, stress can cause many different reactions depending on the individual. Here are some common ones, but it's important to learn what your own personal cues are. Some physical responses to stress can be elevated blood pressure, headaches, muscle tension, trouble sleeping, bloating or upset stomach, restlessness, fatigue, and the inability to focus. Some of the behavioral changes you'll see is that we often respond to stress with unhealthy habits like overeating, smoking, drinking more than we should. Other behavioral changes can include inability to concentrate, loss of interest, loss of productivity. Some emotional changes could be feelings like distress, tension, nervousness, and anxiety, because these are usually present with stress. You will notice yourself having emotional outbursts and possibly even crying uncontrollably. Also common is increased irritability or anger. Finally, you may have feelings of guilt, helplessness, self-blame, or blaming others. For many, the first signs of holiday stress emerge around Halloween when stores begin stocking shelves with Christmas decorations and candies. People begin to feel the clock ticking and that there is not enough time to fit everything in. We often have higher expectations of this time of year than any other, and this increases the likelihood that we may be disappointed. The American Psychological Association ran a survey of people on what kinds of things they perceived as stressors during the holiday. Things like lack of money was 61%, pressure of gift giving was 42%, the effect on physical health was 36%, lack of time was 34%, credit card debt was 23%, consumption of alcohol was 14%, and you will not be surprised to hear concern about overeating was 22%. For some, the holidays can also be depressing due to loss, sadness, feelings of loneliness, and isolation. We can all understand this, especially this year with the COVID pandemic, as a part of everything that we do. It's just sort of in the background, and many of us feel sadness and isolated. Anger can also be intensified when contrasted with the expectations of the holidays. So things to try to manage some of those emotional feelings are spend time with people who care about you. Think about volunteering. This is a great time of year for volunteering. Staying active, accepting the feelings that you're having, but not being afraid to ask for help. Reflection, meditation, and for some, spiritual exploration is helpful. The best gift of the season is the gift of less stress. It's important to ask yourself, what is the reason for the season? What do the holidays mean to you? What is the most important thing about them? What are you celebrating? Consider past holidays. Where did you invest your energy? Was it worth it? As a family now, maybe review some of your traditions and rituals, find out what's important, and start thinking about what can be changed or adapted in creative ways that can be less stressful for you and for your family. Let's talk about some stress reduction techniques. Tempting feasts are often a part of holiday celebrations. Keep in mind that emotions are like backseat drivers. They can steer you towards the refrigerator. People gain more weight during the holiday season than any other time of year. Respond rather than react to emotional holiday triggers. Here are some ideas to keep you strong and able to cope with the challenges. It is important to make a healthy plan with goals that are realistic and concrete. Some of the things you see on this slide are things that we consider stress management pillars. The first of those pillars is good nutrition. Follow the guidelines set by the Bariatric nutrition team and make sure that protein and vegetables and healthy options are available to you during this holiday season. Drink water. 6 to 8 glasses of water a day is important. Avoid bringing holiday foods into the house because we all know they are low nutritional value. Create a holiday eating plan. You will be less stressed about eating if you think about it beforehand. Write up a plan, think about where and when you will eat, and limit your portion sizes. Keep your plates small and fill your holiday table with healthy options such as fresh vegetables, low-fat cheese, and baked chicken bites. Whenever you're invited somewhere, offer to bring your own healthy dish to the outing or the party. Eat before you head out. A few carrot sticks, some broccoli, etc. can make you feel less hungry when everyone is gathered. Eat slowly, take small bites, and take your time enjoying the food you are eating. The next pillar is exercise. Keeping fit will help you adjust to stress and provides an outlet for your feelings. Try to keep to a routine during the holidays. 15 to 30 minutes a day, at least 3 times a day. 3 times a week. Sorry, that would be too much. Walking is a great form of exercise and stress reduction. You can even include it during your lunchtime. Find a buddy to exercise with who will increase your motivation. Relaxation is the next pillar. Remember to breathe. Music helps us relax, as does exercise, so why not combine them with dancing if that's your thing? Make your shower or bath time a time to relax and get yourself recentered. Massage is a great form of relaxation and a stress reducer. Try this tip. Get a tennis ball and roll your feet over the tennis ball when you're ready to end your day. You'd be surprised how relaxing that could be. Or if you don't have a tennis ball, just try rubbing each foot one at a time until they feel relaxed. This will help. Build relaxation into your routine. The next pillar is build a support team. Positive support can make you more successful at eating in healthy ways. Listen to your inner voice and make sure to give yourself positive comments. Surround yourself with friends and family who will help you follow healthy guidelines. Get them to help you take your mind off holiday foods with comments that are positive and encouraging. Learn that it's okay to ask for help. And guess what? Smile more often when you're around supportive people. It helps. The next pillar is sleeping. It's so important. Fatigue and tension can affect your mood and ability to get things done. So try to keep your regular sleep patterns and allow your body the rest it needs to recharge. Here's some tips on how to practice everything that we've been talking about. The holidays provide us with a great time to enjoy family and friends, even if we have to get creative together. If you are experiencing some holiday blues, these tips should recharge your holiday spirit. Get moving. Get out on the dance floor. Or think simple exercises like walking or light strength training or yoga, things you could do at home without too much complication or muss or fuss. Hydrate. Remind yourself to drink plenty of water. Make a plan. Reassess and make priorities. Holiday stress sets in when you try to do it all. Tell yourself, if I have time, I'll do this and I'll do that. If not, it's okay to do just that. Prep yourself with positive self-talk. I have a plan and I can handle this. Be specific about your plan. Just the act of planning can sometimes help you feel better. It also works best if you try and follow through on your plan. Delegate. If the house needs cleaning and decorating, let each family member take a room. Or make a list of chores and put them in a grab bag for everyone to pick from. Even small kids can put away their toys. Eat mindfully. Do not stand up when you're going to eat. Stop. Put your food on a small plate, take it to the table, and be mindful of the experience of eating. Take your time. Focus on it. Before get-togethers, make yourself a healthy and filling snack. Limit alcohol and caffeine. These can add to your stress level. The holidays can be packed with stress, but if we are prepared with some action items, it is possible not to get trapped in a bad cycle during the holidays. Here are some more key tips for lowering your stress. Start a journal. Keeping a food journal seems like a lot of work at first, but it has several benefits. It makes you accountable and aware of what you are putting into your body. It also helps connect the dots between your eating and your mood. Journaling has been shown to be effective as a form of stress release. Often when you record your thoughts, it gives you an opportunity to assess them and let them go. Do not isolate. You are already taking that step by joining in on this presentation today. You can join others online, find someone to talk about your stress, your struggles, what is worrying you. Most of us do emotional eating when we are isolated and feeling alone. Surround yourself with connections that will help your mood and help offer good distractions for you. Plan quality time with those you love. Even if you can't get together in person, maybe this is the year to write a nice letter as a gift. Make phone calls. Take on another Zoom call. The season does not have to be so much about finding that perfect gift, but more about making the time to renew some of your important connections. Be realistic. Don't try to resolve all family problems over the holidays. Keep your focus on what you share in common and what brings you together. Make sure to include yourself in this goal. Practice self-compassion. Be gentle and kind with yourself. Congratulate yourself on the progress you are making, even the small steps. Learn to say no. Be realistic about expectations for the short term. Make a list of what you and your family expect for the season and adopt changes that will be helpful. It's okay to let go of impossible goals, and it's okay to say no. Take a look at your calendar from November through January. Fit in what you can, but acknowledge it doesn't all have to happen. And finally, don't forget to relax and have fun. This is a good time of year. Remember to breathe. Find an empty room, sit down, close your eyes, and take 10 deep, long belly breaths. Give yourself a pause. Practice this regularly. Even enjoy this treat as you would in the past have enjoyed a real sweet treat. Enjoy the new plans you made, even if they're different from what you usually do for this season. Well, let's talk a little bit about some quick 1-minute fixes. Sometimes we need just like a quick plan. Holiday stress is like plane turbulence. It is inevitable, and sometimes the ride is bumpier than others. You have to find healthy ways to cope and just get through it. Mindless eating isn't just caused by stress. Holiday nibbling can also be our way to hold on to the good emotions of the holiday season. If you're someone who loves decorating or making your home look special this time of year, hold on to that feeling, save it, bottle it up. Get yourself a scented candle. When you feel like you might be craving something unhealthy, light the candle and take the time to relax. Breathe and smell the scents of the season. Smells directly tap into your brain structures and help moderate emotions. A pleasant holiday scent can help keep those good feelings going without eating. Here's another 1-minute fix. Thinking about too much to do, not enough time, wrapping gifts, mailing cards, stuffing the turkey, and shopping can create a holiday to-do list that leaves you feeling frazzled and craving too much unhealthy food. Some people resort to mindless eating to soothe raw nerves and numb out emotions. Instead, choose a healthy way to clear out your mind. Mindful breathing deters you from eating because it is a natural way to bring down your stress cortisol levels, which is the same type of stress hormone that makes you crave food. Bring your hormones back in balance by slowing down your breathing and relaxing your body. Follow along with me now for 1 minute. Close your eyes. Stare at the blackness of your eyelids. Slowly breathe in and out. Count each time you inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Continue until you get to 10. You can open your eyes. You have the idea. Just that brief 10 count can really help balance out your emotions. It's an easy thing to build into your day. Let's see if we have another 1-minute fix. Okay. Holiday food causing you stress. Does your mouth water just thinking about Christmas cookies and pies? Commit to mindful eating. Give yourself permission to enjoy something special, but do it mindfully. Before you get started, sit down. Put aside what you're doing. When you eat, just eat. If you're distracted, you're able to eat an entire plate of fudge and not even taste one bite. Take a small portion, savor it, hold it in your mouth, tune into the texture, temperature, and flavor of each spoonful. That will guarantee that you really enjoy the treat, and also it helps to level out your stress level. Okay, let's talk about next action steps. It's important after today to put together all the information that you learned and put together your own plan for what steps you can take. Here I've put together a sample of some things that you can do, but these are just a sample. As much as many of us look forward to this time of year, we know it is stressful and that food-filled festivities can be a recipe for overeating and weight gain. Here are some key points that we cover today to stay on track with weight, food, and stress during the holiday season. This is our sample plan. Start with meal planning, for example. Offer to bring a healthy dish. This is a very concrete goal. Set reasonable expectations as a family. Sit down to eat, away from the buffet table. Eat slowly and enjoy. Set aside 15 to 30 minutes every day just for you. Personalize this plan that I have up on the screen. Make it your own. Think about what next steps you want to take after today to bring the stress levels back under control. Keep yourself in good emotional health during the holidays. Don't let the decorating, shopping, card writing, parties get you exhausted and feeling too much stress. Get a good night's sleep. Stick to your exercise routine. As busy as you may be this holiday season, it's important to carve out at least 15 minutes of each day for yourself. This will help you manage your stress, stay connected with your goals, and feel better. In as little as 10 minutes a day, you can reduce stress and make an incredible difference in how you feel and function. On this slide, I've listed some free apps that you can download to your phone, and they can help you with meditation, improving your sleep, reducing your stress, yoga, exercise, and tracking your food. You might want to try some of these resources. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy holiday season to everybody.